Irukandji. A game for 2 to 3 players. To win, be the first player to plus 2 points by scoring each swim from the deep to the beach. To gain points, try and get to the beach first and collect a beach ball if you can. Swim well, using the conditions and any equipment you have. But most of all, try and avoid the hidden dangers, as they'll cost you. Irukandji includes 1 game box, 24 ocean tiles, 6 beach cards, 3 swimmer tokens, 3 reference cards, 1 scorecard, 3 score markers, 1 beach ball token, and 1 rules sheet. To get to the beach, players move in turn from tile to tile, resolving the effects as they go. Ocean tile effects include moving left and right, being pulled back, pushed forward, or remaining in place, getting more tiles, seeing the dangers, or saving yourself from it. In a 3-player game, shuffle all the ocean tiles and deal 8 to each player, as well as 1 reference card each, which outlines the effects for each ocean tile. But in a 2-player game, shuffle only the tiles, numbered 1 and 2, and deal 8 to both players. Shuffle the number 3 ocean tiles as a 3rd player supply, instead of a 3rd player. Deal a reference card each. Place the scorecard. And if you want to play an enhanced game, deal 1 beach card to each player, for only them to see. The first player for the swim is the holder of the beach ball tile. They will also place the beach ball token in the layout. Players pick their swimmer tokens and place their score marker on the 0 of a score line. Setup is now complete. Players create a hand by choosing 3 tiles each, to be used during the swim. The remaining tiles will be used to build the layout. The first player chooses a tile and places it face down in the playing area, then the second player places a chosen tile to the left or right of the first. To finish the row, place a tile from the supply stack without looking at it. This would be the 3rd player's turn in a 3-player game. There are now 3 lanes set for the swim. Players continue making rows until there are 5. Note that players don't have to put a tile in the same lane every time. The first player picks a lane and puts their swimmer in the deep, then puts the beach ball token on one of the tiles in the last 3 rows. The other players then pick a lane, in turn order, when playing 3 players. The layout for the swim is now set. To begin the swim, the first player reveals the next tile in their current lane and moves onto it. They resolve the tile by applying the effect or by countering it. In this instance, a tile must be drawn from the supply onto the current tile and resolved again. As the new effect will move the player back 1 tile, they choose to play a tile from their hand to counter the effect, remain on the tile, and stay in the lead. The next player can now start their swim. They reveal the next tile, move onto it, and resolve the effect. Continuing on, players take turns at advancing to the next tile in their lane and resolving it. Resolve any subsequent tiles and effect moves you onto. If a player lands on the Irukandji, they instantly score -1 points, but there is no effect if they play the wetsuit. If a player lands on the blue bottle jellyfish, they miss a turn, unless they play the wetsuit. If a player has to miss a turn, turn the swimmer token sideways. Collect the beach ball token by landing on it, for +1 points at the end. Keep taking turns, until every player is back to the beach. Once all players are back on the beach, score the swim. +1 for being the first on the beach. And +1 for collecting, and still holding, the beach ball token. If playing an enhanced game, players now reveal their beach cards, to adjust the final scores for the swim. The sea breeze blows away the beach ball, so no points are scored from it, and since the player used the wetsuit, they score -1, but they already knew they would, and they took that into account. The swim is now complete. If no player has reached +2 points on the scorecard, set up a new swim, to add more points. And that is how you play Irukandji. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the game.